Hey there, Kyle Souza here. You'll notice my background has changed slightly. We did some rearranging, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about a commercial. Now, I like long form advertising. Subway did like an online mini series several years back. That was pretty interesting. I like it when marketing people, advertising people take risks, when they do something unique, when they do something bold. I just think that's pretty cool and should be rewarded with attention, and if they have a good product, business. I also like when people focus on brand building more than pitching. I think that that's much more important to consumers these days than it has been in the past, and brands that recognize that and capitalize on it should also be rewarded, again, with attention. So I recently saw a commercial for Cambria USA. Cambria makes natural stone countertops. They go in bathrooms and kitchens and whatnot. And they have a 40-minute commercial. Yes, 40. It's actually 37 and change to be exact. Not quite exact, I said and change. But anyways, 37 minutes, and it is awesome. It's released in 7 parts. You can go check out the 30-second trailer. Yes, there's a trailer for the commercial because it's basically a movie. Okay, again, this is a countertop company, and Cambria USA is founded by a family that has Welsh roots, and Cambria is one of the old names for the Welsh Kingdom of Wales. And so this 40-minute narrative, which is narrated by Colin Farrell, yeah, that actor guy, Colin Farrell, this 40 minutes is narrated by him. All these other people are acting in it, and they do a great job. It's a really cool story. It's really interesting and unique the way that's done. When I first saw it, I thought it was a movie trailer, and then I thought it was a TV trailer when I saw the graphics, because it has good graphics, but it really reminded me of the BBC Merlin series when I saw the dragon. And yeah, so I told my wife about this commercial. I was like, hey, I saw this cool commercial for a countertop company. She's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, it's about 40 minutes long, and they fight a dragon in it. And she's like, and it's for countertops? I'm like, yes, but it makes sense if you see it all. And so what it does is it's based off of a couple old, I say poems, but legends, which a lot of legends were passed down through poetry back in the day because it was easier to remember and they weren't writing things down. So after the Trojan War, that Greek epic, Brutus travels north. So this story picks up with King Brutus having settled in Britannia or Britannica. I forget exactly the word there. And basically he has 3 sons, and one he gives England, one he gives Scotland, one he gives Wales. That's the tradition. Well, this story is about, it kind of turns that on its head a little bit. Brutus loses his kingdom, and his youngest son, which takes over Cambria, Wales being the smallest kingdom, and going to the 3rd son, he brings that into a kingdom in its own right, rescues his family, and restores honor to that name, and brings civility to that land. And I don't want to spoil any of this story because it's really cool. And I think what I've given you is just a good framework for it. So I would encourage you to go check it out. It's at CambriaUSA.com. I'll include a link. I make no money off of this. I'm not an affiliate with them. I get no points for referring this. I just think it's a really cool piece of marketing. And if you are into any kind of fantasy, check it out because they're really capitalizing on the popularity of things like Game of Thrones right now. So you've got Game of Thrones. Let's see, some other stuff that's out there right now is like Vikings. Of course, we've had Lord of the Rings for a while, but it's in that vein. Of course, not with some of that content on Game of Thrones that makes it an HBO show. So it's clean. There's some violence and whatnot, but it's relatively clean, and it's a commercial, and it's brand building. I think it's really cool that they did it, and they put a lot of work into it. I mean, creating 40 minutes of this quality of video, they spent weeks working on this thing. And when you watch some of the behind the scenes stuff, they have about 10 minutes of behind the scenes stuff. They talk about, this is a multi-million-dollar undertaking, and they spent weeks on it, and you had writing it, you had filming it, you had editing it, you had putting in the special effects, all that, and then they're only distributing it on their website. But I saw it in an Instagram ad, and it's really cool. Go check it out. That's what I want to tell you. Go check out Cambria USA. Take 40 minutes out of your day. Watch this 7-part commercial. You see their logo at the beginning and at the very end, and there's nothing in between that even has the name of the company on it, let alone pitching you countertops. Countertops don't come into play in this thing at all, but it's about brand building, and I just think it's awesome that they did this. So go check it out. I think I'm actually going to watch it again.